Now, I want to demonstrate something to you. Consistent fidelity to the law by President John Dramani Mahama. Somewhere in 2015, a very known NPP activist and a good friend of mine, in fact, a brother, Richard Nyama, Progressive Nationalist Forum,
yes,
brought a petition.
I guess with Anodompre?
Yes.
Yes.
Brought a petition that President Mahama should remove his own appointed Shraj commissioner. President Mills had appointed.
Yes.
But, I mean, the NDC, at the time, he was vice president.
Yes.
So remove her on grounds stated in a petition. Richard Nyama and Anodompe.
That's the NCC boss.
No, Shraj boss.
Oh, Shraj boss, yes.
Emil Short had gone on retirement.
Yes, true.
President Mills with President Mahama as vice.
Yes.
Then appointed Loretta Vivian Lamptey as a replacement.
Yeah.
Now they brought a petition that instead of her going to stay in the bungalow that Emil Short was staying in, she was staying in a hotel. And therefore he had incurred blah blah and raised all kinds of financial issues against her. President Mahama, consistent with his fidelity and the oath he has taken, in 2015, what did he do?
Praise singing. It's
Where is the praise singing?
Look, there's an issue that we are discussing. Let's focus on it and stop this.
Is it not? Is it not? Because look at the oath of office of president. Presidential oath. I, having been elected to the high office of the president of Ghana, do. And then it proceeds. He says, quote, faithful and true to the Republic of Ghana, and that I will at all times preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. That's the presidential oath. So if he acts in accordance with the oath of office, how is that praise singing? I'm only telling you how he had conducted himself. Back to Loretta Lamptey. When this process came in, what did President Mahama? He didn't say because Richard Nyama is NPP activist, he wants to remove an NDC appointed Shraj boss. He didn't say Frank Anodompe, being an NPP person, had brought a petition to remove an NDC appointed Shraj boss. No, he didn't close the Jubilee House to them. He opened it up. They brought the petition. He took receipt of it. Do you know what President Mahama did? He forwarded it to the then Chief Justice, Georgina Wood. Her ladyship, Georgina Wood, did the prima facie determination. Then led by lawyer Samson Ladi Ayenene, as the lawyer for Richard Nyama, President Mahama did everything. Gave it to Chief Justice Georgina Wood. Her ladyship, the Chief Justice, went through the petition, satisfied herself that there was a prima facie case. You know what she did? She set up a 5-member committee, just as President Mahama has done, chaired by His Lordship Justice Eniyebua, Justice Anthony Bennett, Mariama Owusu. Then the two were, 2 Supreme Court and 1 Court of Appeal, and 2 other civilians. They went into the petition. Now, guess what? While the petition was pending, President Mahama issued a public statement saying that in order to ensure the integrity of the impeachment process, he is suspending Vivian Lamptey. Our friends in the NPP then were quiet. When President Mahama followed the constitutional provision relative to his own appointee, you never uttered a word. Today, President Mahama, in receipt of petition, not known political activists. I understand there is a businessman called Daniel Ofori. The last time I checked, Daniel Ofori is not a card-bearing member of the NDC, unlike Richard Nyama and Frank Anodompe. If Mr. Daniel Ofori brings a petition and the president receives it, say, look, let me go and consult the wise people, the Council of State members. Where is the constitutional infraction? Look, the way our friends in the NPP have proceeded, particularly relative to her ladyship, Justice Tokono's the impeachment process is quite revealing. Is there any symbiotic relationship between the NPP as a political party and her ladyship, the Chief Justice? Because President Mahama, consistent with his conduct, removed another constitutionally protected individual, Madame Loretta Vivian Lamte. The NPP never issued a press statement. They never went on demonstration. Another constitutionally protected individual, her ladyship, steps have been taken. Then suddenly, you are all over the place. Does it not betray something? Is it something there that you are not telling us? I am getting worried.